you are like us, we started as a loner in a country where people really had no idea about biomimicry. The best thing that helped us survive and till the soil to get people interested in biomimicry and pay attention to it was constantly adapting and evolving and sensing our surroundings, that what is working, what do people respond to, how can I present biomimicry in a way that they connect to, and where are people responding to it more. So as we were working, and we really started with zero response, and then we discovered the student community who was so excited to receive biomimicry, and we had to gate crash into universities. The faculty were really not interested, but the students were. So we had to sense and respond to them and keep adapting. And that's the reason, we built up. We now have almost spoken to around almost 10,000 or more students, or maybe more. And slowly learning from there, we could connect to younger students, older, younger professionals, and then moving on to even older people. And today, faculty are as interested as the students. So it's the continuous sensing, responding, adapting to what is working in your ecosystem, who's seeking this out, and and what do they need, and how. And I think every talk we had to, although it's the fundamentals are the same, but every talk we work on it before we go to the audience, because we want them, whether everybody's different. So for them, what is the special thing we can present? And that is what has brought a lot of satisfaction and helped biomimicry grow in India. So that's my advice. Sense your surroundings, adapt and evolve with them.
So if you wonder, why do we do what we do? What is it that we should be doing? And why should we do what we do? And you find you're not fully sure if you can trust the various philosophies, the various institutions. And I think it's a great idea to ask nature. Because we don't live on the planet, we are an intrinsic working part of the planet. And if that excites you, then the question is, how do we make sense of it all? How do we decipher these patterns of the planet? And if that question starts emerging in you, then we are all ready to apply biomimicry, and we will be mindful of the living system of the entire planet in whatever you might do. You might be a banker, you might be a teacher, but you will be doing it in a way where it is mindful of planetary health. So my advice to you would be to be mindful, and in some ways, in small proportion, begin with ourselves, begin with yourself. Little things, we've got to balance the pragmatic with the idealistic. So like in nature, you can't evolve from a bacteria to human being in one day, but small adjustments we could do. So, and to the future biomimicry, I would also welcome you and encourage you and me, I'm part of the crowd, to start organizing ourselves and maybe build a network where we support each other, talk to each other, share our learnings. And hopefully, biomimicry would become, as Janine started by saying, second nature. So thank you. Best of luck.